guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Asia if you're new here, and today I'm going to be doing a review and a wear test of Neutrogena Hydro Boost Foundation Hydrating Tint. It says it has hyaluronic acid, moisturize, and plump skin for 24 hours. I don't really need the moisture, but I'm all about the plumping. Plump those wrinkles up. It says it works to refresh dry and thirsty skin for 24 hours. I have combo oily skin. So if this gets super oily on me, I'm not gonna fault the foundation for that because I don't have dry skin. I just really wanted to try it. I heard really good reviews on the way it just makes your skin look. So give it a go. With hydrating hyaluronic acid, weightless water gel formula applies flawlessly for a smooth, natural finish. I agree. You will see in just a minute. I really think it is a natural finish, and it did go on super easy. Oil-free, non-comedogenic. Probably totally butchered that, but whatever. I am wearing shade Natural Beige 60. As you will see, this foundation dries like 2 shades darker than it looks in the bottle. So if you, and I'm not even talking about oxidation, I'm just talking about drying. It dries down 2 shades darker. So if you're someone prone to foundations oxidizing on you, you might want to consider going like at least 2 shades lighter than what it says. This is 60 Natural Beige. In the bottle, I thought it was going to be kind of close. It's not. I would definitely have to mix this with a too pale for me foundation if I'm going to keep it. We'll see how it wears today. If I really like it, I might go back and just get another shade too light so that I can have it throughout the year to mix. So I think that's it. I got mine at Walmart, but you can get it in pretty much any drugstore, Ulta, Walgreens, CVS, wherever that carries Neutrogena. And yeah, I think that's it. If you're interested in what else I'm wearing on my face, I will link it down below, and also stay tuned because I show you what I am wearing. If you'd like to see how this foundation goes on and wears throughout the day on my oily combination skin, you're in the right place. Stay tuned. I'm getting like a ridiculously late start today. It is 11:47. I have been sick with this freaking bronchitis for like a month and a half. Had a cough, this bad cough for a month, and it's just, every time I think it's getting better, I wake up days like today and it's just like, no, I'm gonna hang around some more. I've already done my eyes, obviously. Well, not obviously, but they don't look like this normally. So I already did my eyes. I just did like a super easy natural eye today. When I swatched this earlier, the color is way darker than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just hanging out around the house. I might go watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2 later tonight with hubby when he gets off work, but it's dark in there. And that's later tonight, so this might be a short check-in because I might wash it off. I don't know. Let's see how bad it looks. The color, I mean, not the foundation. I don't know about the foundation, but the color, pretty dark. Yeah. Comes with this wand thing. I gotta figure out if I can get this stupid stopper thing that's inside here out, because this is gonna drive me nuts. I'm sorry if I'm out of it. I'm just like not feeling good today. We all have those days, right? Half of my face with the Beauty Blender, the other half with a brush. I am using the Sigma Round Kabuki F82 brush today. Sorry. Let's go ahead and start on this side, and I have no idea how much to use. Not much comes off on this little wand thing. So 3 dips. First I dip, you dip, we dip. I can tell where it's drying, it's already getting like even darker. So this does dry. I forgot I already did my eyes. Damn it. It seems okay. I think we're okay. I'm not used to doing my eyes first. I usually just go for it. Wow, this is way too dark. It's definitely not giving much coverage. I mean, apart from the horridly not okay color. I really like the finish though. It's got a really nice skin finish. Yeah, it's definitely a light coverage with the first layer with the sponge, but it definitely gives your skin like a healthy glow. I have naturally oily combo skin, so I don't need much of a natural glow from a foundation. Hopefully this won't get ridiculously oily. Look at how much lighter it goes on versus when it dries. I gotta get rid of that wand thing. So see how it's just giving my skin like a glow? Don't worry, we're gonna bring this down. Let's see what happens when we use a brush, and then we'll go in and see if it's buildable, because I am a full coverage person. I like to hide all my acne scars and blemishes and all that stuff. This dipping, this thing is getting really old very fast. I knew it would though. I cannot believe how much drier that sets. I mean, how much darker that sets. That's crazy. So when I was in Walmart looking at the shades, the one I wanted to get, they were out of. And the one shade that was lighter than this shade, well, all the shades that were lighter than this shade looked really pinky on the undertone. This one looked like the only one that had kind of like a neutral undertone. I don't really notice too much of a difference with a brush versus the sponge. Usually you get a little bit lighter of a coverage when you use the sponge because you wet, well, the Beauty Blender you wet. Wow, this is like so bad. That is just, wow. We're just gonna go in hard here because it's called natural beige. In what world is this natural beige? That's what I want to know. I'm going to go in with a second layer and just use my sponge and see if we can build this up a little bit. Oh my god, this color. I can't even with this color. Holy cow. So bad. Let's just try to hide it. We're just hiding it. There. Now we're good. I forgot to use a primer today, but it seems to be adhering to my skin really nicely, and it is buildable, so that second layer is covering up a lot of the scarring peeking through. I'm not going to go in everywhere. Well, I might. We'll see. I shouldn't say that yet. Let's see how this goes. But I'm just going to try to build up coverage around some of the spots where I have a lot of hyperpigmentation and scarring. Yeah, I really like this finish. I'm very concerned though because I normally get so oily throughout the day in my T-zone. If it's already this dewy all over, I'm really concerned how it's going to look by the end of the day. We'll see. Look at how much lighter that goes on. If it went on that shade and dried that shade, we would be a lot closer to being in business than right now. I have to use like the whole bottle just to blend it down my neck so I look not so ridiculous. There, now that I'm like 3 shades darker than I normally am. All right, let's zoom in. So it's definitely a dewy finish. I would say with 2 layers, it's buildable to a light medium finish. I feel like you would really have to go several layers deep to get this to a full coverage. It doesn't claim to be a full coverage, so I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna give it a bad review for that. For me personally, I prefer a fuller coverage. I really do like the finish a lot so far, and I really like how it's sitting around my pores. Yeah. I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face. I am gonna set it with a mattifying powder in my T-zone because it is already dewy. in like 2 hours, my face would look like this if I had a matte foundation on. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it. I'll be right back and we'll see what we're dealing with here. Okay, so makeup went on great. This is what I used. The rest of my face makeup went on great. I set my T-zone with my NYX Stay Flat, not matte. I love this powder. And under my eyes, I used my Maybelline Age Rewind. Love that concealer. And set it with my Laura Mercier. Can I talk? Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I wanted to kind of try to lighten up the center of my face a little bit since I was way tanner than I should be. So I think that helped it not look so dark, lightening that up a little bit. Blush and bronzer is e.l.f. Mineral Blush in shade Sweet Retreat and Park Avenue Princess by Tarte. Can we just talk about the highlight for a second? Can we? Just because I love it. Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter in shade Kitten. So good. So good. All right, so lips. Almost forgot lips. I do have those. ColourPop Blotted Lip in shade Drip with Neutrogena Hydro Boost. We're gonna go on the Hydro Boost kick today. Hydrating Lip Shine in shade 10 Sweet Blush. I love this lip gloss. Not sticky at all. Makes my lips feel super hydrated, and it's not like a plumping, but it makes them look fuller. All right, I'll be back in a couple hours and we'll see if I'm a huge grease ball or if this is holding up pretty good. Be right back. All right, check-in time. It is 5:08 right now, so the foundation's been on about 5 hours. I am extremely shiny, which honestly, to be expected. I have combo oily skin, and this is a hydrating foundation. So surprisingly though, even though I am incredibly shiny at the 5 hour mark, let me get a little bit closer. But it still hasn't broken apart or anything around my nose. There's a little bit of creasing, but it's not bad, and it hasn't really creased into my smile lines. My forehead, it has creased into that one, but that was already like that when I first started, so it hasn't gotten any worse. So right from the get-go, this was a more radiant finish, natural finish, sheer coverage type foundation. If you're looking for something like that, I think it'd be really good for you, especially if you have dry skin. If you have dry skin, this foundation and you wanted more natural coverage would probably be the freaking most amazingest thing, especially for a drugstore. Yeah, but I don't really see anywhere it's breaking apart or anything. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna film another check-in. This is gonna be it because I'm gonna take this off so I can put on new makeup to go to the movies because I'm not leaving the house in this color because it is horrible for me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get another one just in a lighter shade just to have either as a mixer to other foundations. I have a couple that are just way too matte, maybe a few drops of this. I'm gonna try to get that stupid stopper thing out of there because that's just, I don't like it. But anyway, let me know if you guys have tried this foundation, what you think. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe, I'd love to have you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice night.